address.
Al-Hassan. Thank you, Chair, and thank you for the evidence submissions so far. Will the bill's restriction of flavours for vaping products prevent the appeal to children and ex-smokers if they can no longer access such products, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think the issue of flavours, colours, speaks to the issue of marketing towards children that we've been speaking about so far. I've got no reason to believe that taking away colours, taking away flavours, which are appealing to children, would remove vaping as a stop smoking tool. It remains a tool, an important one in the box that we have to have alongside nicotine replacement therapy, alongside education, but it will remain an important tool to stop people smoking. But the prime aim, of course, here is to stop the marketing towards children. What we've seen over recent years is, if you remember, think back to when tobacco was advertised in shops, the big gantries that you saw in shops. We now have vape gantries in almost all of our shops. So taking away that marketing opportunity towards children, the colourful, the flavoursome displays can only be a benefit to reducing childhood vaping and reducing the nicotine dependency, which is coming as a consequence of that.
Yeah, and I think we should let's be really clear about this. The vaping industry will claim it is not marketing to children whilst putting in flavours, colours, cartoons and placements that are clearly aimed at children. And you just look at them, you don't need anything else, and then you see the rates going up in children. So it is very clear they are doing this needs to be tackled.
But if I could just add to that, Chair, I think that, if you look at products named such as Gummy Bear, Rainbow Surprise, who are they actually aiming these products at? We did research here, our public health agency, with children and young people in Northern Ireland, both focus groups and online surveys, over 7,500 children. 77% of them told us that what appealed to them about vapes was the colours and flavourings. And if we look at the consultation, the public consultation, it had the strongest and highest support for banning flavours and colourings of 75%, over 75% of the population in Northern Ireland supported that ban. So I think that we should not be deluding ourselves about what the exploitative marketing of these products. Obviously, in terms of next steps, it is really, really important that those who want to use vapes to quit, as Sir Frank has said, continue to access those, and we will consult carefully. The government undoubtedly will consult carefully on those measures to ensure that we do not, as the question is rightly exploring, restrict access or discourage individuals for using vapes to quit smoking.
So, when comparably, how addictive is nicotine in tobacco and vapes compared to other products? So I seem to remember it's harder to get off nicotine than methadone. Is that true?
I'm not sure I would have data or evidence that would back that up. I've certainly heard people claim that in the past, that the addictive nature of nicotine. And one of the important aspects of this is the re-emergence of the addiction by small exposures after people have managed to quit. Is very rapid and very quick as well. So certainly we should be in no doubt about the addictive nature of nicotine, and also the risk, going back to the harmful effects of passive smoking or being in company of people who smoke, the risks that are associated with the re-emergence of that addiction and re-emergence of people's habits in terms of tobacco smoking is something that is very, very real. So therefore, the best protection is never to start in the first place. And if we can prevent people from taking those first nicotine products and prevent the addiction from forming in the first place, there is a much greater chance, obviously, that they're not going to suffer the health consequences.